Music is magic. This group is set up to encourage artists to help one another. We'll get it together, y'all, because this is going to be a success, and it's going to be a success because we're going to help one another, and that is what this community is all about. My name is Candy Johnson, and I am the CEO and founder of Real Raw Records. We are recognized by the state of New Jersey as a nonprofit organization. I'm a firm believer as well in, I call it the James Brown theory. Got to use what you got until you get just what you want. And so that's basically how we're operating with what we have. All right.
Hello.
How did you get access to the Hangout? Am I live?
Yes, you are. I got to it originally. I accepted the invite from the group for the community, and it took me to where you were streaming live, but it was just like if I was watching on YouTube. It didn't have I couldn't actually join it. I could view it, but I couldn't join it.
Okay.
So I went back to the Google Hangout page, and I got into this Hangout via the link that you posted.
Great.
The actual URL link.
Oh.
To this, and that's how I was able to get in on this.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm so glad you went through the trouble of doing all that. Like I said, I'm a singer and songwriter, but when it comes to computers, that's just not my thing.
Yeah. Well, and Google Plus is kind of weird anyway. It likes to work half the time, I think.
And did Michael invite you originally?
Yes, he did.
Okay. All right. So, can you tell me your name? Let me see. Your name and Ann.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so what do you do?
Well, I work in television. Actually, I make videos.
Oh, okay.
And I am trying to get back into I like doing sculpture work.
Oh.
And maybe doing some more painting, but I've kind of fallen out of that because daily life and survival have kind of put out that fire I had for that. So hopefully I can manage more time.
Well, I could be those
for artists, and that's kind of like, man, I want to do that again. And so I'm hoping to get into that more. And I love music. Absolutely.
Oh.
I'm not a musician, but I love music.
Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. What do you do actively now in the entertainment? You said you do videos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
So who do, I mean, if I don't know if you're free to divulge that information, but I mean, what do you do? You make videos for artists or?
Yeah, I've recorded a lot of artist lectures. Like when they have an opening at a museum, they usually have them do like an hour lecture, so people from the community can come and meet them and that sort of stuff. And work on like promotional type video stuff for them.
Oh, okay, all right.
But other than that, it's mostly educational type stuff that I don't have the rights to post on YouTube, so I can't share my work that easily.
Oh, okay, all right.
And then of course, the price, you generally get what you pay for.
Right.
As far as, when you get service, just like if you were going into a recording studio and say you were only paying $25 an hour to record some tracks,
well, that's
versus paying $100 or $200 an hour, there's probably a big difference because they might have better equipment, more, quality recording, and recording engineer that knows what they're doing, that sort of thing.
You know what, Ann? That's the a big part, that misconception of that being true, is a big part of why I started my record label, and um, why I started this group, because there are a lot of misconceptions about um, the types of services that are available to artists and how much they cost and what you're actually getting and so
Mhm.
forth.
Right.
And I want to help artists that don't know, that that is just a misconception. Um, because a lot of people that I've come across, I say for example, singers or songwriters, and I've asked them. I said, well, I have had come across songwriters that don't sing, and they asked. They said, well, can you record one of my songs? Sing it for me and put music to it and so forth. And
Hmm.
my first question to them is, do you have it copyrighted?
Right.
Believe it or not, a lot of those artists don't have copyrights, and you know why they don't have copyrights?
Because they don't know or they're too trusting.
Um, yes, they would have to be too trusting just to ask me to record it and not have copyrights. But the main reason is because that they give me is because they think that gaining copyrights is very expensive. And well, I have like, say for example, they say I have like 50 songs and it costs me thousands of dollars to have them copywritten. And you should see the shock and awe on their faces when I tell them you can have all 50 songs copywritten for $35, legal with the Library of Congress.
Hmm.
And you can do it right now in about maybe like 50 minutes if you have it already written on in a file
Right.
that we can upload, and that's about as simple as it gets.
Yeah,
And
if you do each one individually, yeah, it'll cost you a lot of money, but you can do it.
no, even if you have 50, if you have 50 songs, if you multiply that by $35, it's still $35
Hmm.
per up upload. I mean, not per upload, but per application. So
Right.
if you had only 25 ready, and you say, I want to do this 25 right now. I don't have the others written down, but I want to just get these 25 um, copywritten. You can do them all at once for